Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know who it is, and if you don't, I'm gonna tell you. I am Gigi, the Glam Goddess. I'm back with another video, and y'all, let's just go ahead and get right on into it because I'm not feeling too chit-chatty, okay? Let's go ahead and get right on into it. Yeah, some of y'all been accepting the bare minimum. Has it been you, sis? Do you feel cheated? Do you feel like that you really have been just getting the crumbs out of your relationships in life? Baby, come here. Come here. We're going to have a chat. Sit on down. Get yourself prepared for this conversation because we're going to talk about it. Stop accepting the fucking bare minimum because you don't know your worth. Let's just be real about it. You don't know your worth, girl. You don't know your worth. That's why you letting niggas treat you any type of way. That's why you letting your friends walk all over you and throw little side disses and shade and shit. Because you don't know who you are on a core level. Okay? So for one, we got to work on our identity. And listen, don't think that I ain't been there. I'm saying it because I'm human and I'm truly genuine. Okay, that's what Lauryn Hill said. Okay, but listen, when you are accepting the bare minimum from the relationships in your life, for real, it's gonna start messing with your self-esteem. It's going to start fucking with how you see yourself. And then it's going to start messing with how you manifest, how you operate in your day-to-day life to get shit done and get shit that you want. Okay? And so when you don't see yourself as a person that's worth getting more, for one, you're going to keep getting less. You're going to keep getting less and you're going to keep getting cheated out of life every time because people, human beings, I don't care what nobody fucking say, are naturally selfish. We're naturally, evil. We have vindictive ways in us. If you haven't worked on that shit, some of us was just born really pure-hearted and some of us had to work a little bit better, because of our circumstances. Either way, when you're in this world, you got to be prepared for the vultures of it. Because they're coming. They're coming, baby. They're coming for that ass. And if you don't have a good sense of who you are and your boundaries set in place already, these people will tear you apart. You'll always feel like you're giving a little bit more than you're receiving. Okay? So we got to let go of, for one, we got to let go of expectations that people have of us. Because lots of times you're trying to people please. Let's talk about it. You're trying to people please. So you're trying to over accommodate in certain areas for people. And you feel used and abused and all of these different array of emotions because you lack boundaries. You lack self-esteem. All of these things play into part on why you accept the bare minimum. Okay? So when we are able to really get to the nitty-gritty, to the core of why we're accepting these things, then for one, we'll stop it. Okay? So that's called inner work, self-reflection. You got to work back on you, right? Now, once you done did all of this, right? Once you done set your boundaries, what's going to happen now is you're going to try to start acting out on these boundaries, right? You're going to start trying to set them. But what's going to happen is you're going to have some resistance within yourself. It's going to be times where you want to say no instead of you say yes. It's going to be times that you're being nice when you really want to be a bitch. And sometimes being a bitch is not that bad. Like sometimes being a bitch is just standing on business, on setting your boundaries, standing on your boundaries. Period, point blank. That's all I mean. Okay. So when you work through all of this, that's going to be so much easier for you to do. That's going to be so much easier for you to do, to stare people in the eye and be like, no. Okay? And you got to not gaslight yourself when you do these things. Because that's what's going to happen. That resistance is going to look like like I was saying, it's going to look like you wanting to say no when you really want to say yes, or vice versa, whatever it looks like for you. But when you stop gaslighting yourself, girl, you're going to say no with no problem. You're going to be mean when you want to be mean. And all being mean is just meaning what you say. Because when you're being nice people get used, because nice pretty much means to be gotten over on and know that you're being gotten over on and don't do anything about it. Okay? That's what nice is. That's just like somebody, throwing shade at you and you're just trying to be polite and okay, you're being nice. Instead of being nice, it's not a time for that. Sometimes you just gotta go ahead and be a little nasty shade back. Because, and I only say this, and it don't have to be in such a abruptive way, but whatever it looks like for you, don't ever be abruptive with it. But when people throwing you shade and you don't say nothing, all of that leads up to you having low self-esteem and accepting the bare minimum, because you never speak up for yourself. You never speak up for yourself. So we got to work through that on speaking up and advocating for ourselves. So situations and scenarios like people getting over on you don't happen. Okay, straight up. But I just wanted to touch on that really quick, y'all. I hope that I brought something up under the surface to somebody's fruition. If I just made somebody feel a little bit better, then I'm glad to do that. I'm grateful to do that. And yes, that's it for this video. Remember that you are loved, okay? You are the embodiment of love. You don't need no motherfucking body trying to give you love, okay? Love is created within yourself. When you love yourself, you don't accept the bare minimum. Remember that. Not last, but next, be light. Be light as a feather. Like, once you really start filling up your own cup, you're going to start feeling light, because you're not going to feel so burdened with the expectations of other people or what you're not getting from them. Fill up your own cup, okay? And lastly, be peace. Be your own peace. Don't wait for no motherfucking nigga, no friend, nobody to give you peace. Peace is created within this very moment, girl. Put on a movie, pop some popcorn, get your snacks together, and have a little bit of peace to yourself, okay? Be health conscious, of course, but, do something that's going to make you feel good, okay? Period. That's all I'm saying. But that's it for this video, y'all, and I'm going to see y'all soon. Peace.